Hi, thanks for joining me. I'm Mr. Huggins, and I teach 7th grade U.S. history. I'm here to talk to you about a trip that I'll be taking next June 2021 to Washington, D.C., and I want you to join me. I love traveling to D.C. I've already taken 3 different groups of students to tour D.C. and the surrounding Virginia area, and I want you to join me on this trip. I once took a group that had 55 students, so I've got plenty of room for you. Let me talk to you about the trip. First of all, it is going to be in summer break, June 13th through the 16th in 2021. I travel with a company called World Strides. They have taken educational travel and experiences since 1967. They've been around for a long time. They know what they're doing. So to discover Washington, D.C. with me, you'll need this trip ID number right here, 173555, and you'll need that to sign up. Let me tell you a little bit about the places we'll be going and some of the attractions we'll be visiting. We'll be going to the U.S. Air Force Memorial. We'll go to the Holocaust Museum, the Arlington National Cemetery. We'll go to the Iwo Jima Marine Memorial. We'll go to the September 11th Pentagon Memorial, which is a really emotional, impactful site. We'll go visit the National Zoo. Yep, they've got pandas. We'll check out the National Cathedral, which is a beautiful building in Virginia. We'll go to Mount Vernon, the home of George Washington, the actual mansion where he lived. That is an excellent experience. We'll go check out the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial and the Franklin Roosevelt Memorial, Thomas Jefferson Memorial. We'll do a photo stop at the White House. We'll go to the World War II Memorial. This is the Library of Congress that we'll visit, another beautiful structure. We'll visit the U.S. Capitol building and stand directly under that U.S. Capitol dome. We'll visit the U.S. Supreme Court for a photo. We'll go and visit the Washington Monument. And the Lincoln Memorial, of course. Don't forget the Korean Memorial, the Vietnam Memorial. We'll visit some of the Smithsonian museums. There's multiple Smithsonians. We'll check out the Air and Space Museum and the American History Museum. I took a photo there, the Batmobile. There's Theodore Roosevelt's Chaps. And that minivan I put there because my parents had the exact same minivan when I was a kid, so something from my life is now history up above. Love that. We'll visit Ford's Theater. That's the place where Abraham Lincoln was taking in a show on the night that he was assassinated. We'll check out the National Archives and see the Bill of Rights and the U.S. Constitution. We'll go to these places and more, so there's lots of places that we'll be able to visit. I couldn't even put them all on here. You've already had this emailed to you, and I'll attach it again. This is the invitation and the explanation. Everything on there is true except for my email address you'll want to fix there. That's my actual email address, the blairh@mystma.org. So make sure you check out that invitation. There's also a Washington, D.C. sample itinerary. This isn't the exact schedule we'll use, but it gives you a good idea of how much touring we'll be able to pack into those 4 days, and it's a lot. This is also then the trip dates, what the trip includes, and the trip price, and how to sign up. You have all of that in the PDF that I've attached to the email. So let me talk about the pricing here. For a student, this is a discounted price. It's $1,799 for quad occupancy. That means that we'll put up to 4 students into a hotel room. Now, it's possible that the numbers will be a little bit different and we'll have 3 students in a room, but this is based on quad occupancy. Males and females will be separated into those hotel rooms. There is a price for an adult. If you are a parent that wants to travel with us, you can. The price for an adult is $2,084, and that's based on double occupancy. So you would, if there are enough adults, you would be rooming with another adult of the same gender. Again, these prices include a $100 discount for signing up by June 5th, and I actually think I'm going to be able to extend that to June 7th. Okay. There are payment options. You can pay in full, of course, if you want to, but there's also something called Easy Pay, where they have monthly installments, automatic payments, that is not going to include any kind of interest or anything. And these prices are based on 35 full-paying participants, which I'm confident we'll get to. There is also a full refund program for an additional $219. You can protect your investment if you need to cancel for any reason. And as we know, unexpected things can happen. So I highly recommend investing in that full refund program. You might find that you just don't want to take the trip anymore. Maybe there's an injury leading up to the trip, or any other number of reasons why you might not be able to go. So I'd recommend investing in that full refund program. So what is included in the cost? It is nearly everything you'll need to be able to visit Washington, D.C. and the Virginia area. It's going to pay for the airfare there and, of course, back. There's a tour guide that will be with us for between 10 and 12 hours each day. He or she will guide us around Washington, D.C., and they are experts. The tour guides are really great. It'll pay for the hotel room, of course. All meals, 3 meals a day at restaurants. And it's a variety of restaurants, anything from a buffet to something like a Panera Bread or Chipotle, or maybe a hotel breakfast. So it includes all the meals. It includes a night chaperone on each floor in the hotel. So from the time that the doors are closed in our hotel rooms, so lights out at night, and the time that we wake up in the morning around 6, 7 o'clock, the night chaperone will be sitting in the hallway, making sure that nobody goes in and nobody goes out of those hotel rooms. That's seriously their job. Sit in a hotel room hallway and make sure that we're safe. So I'm thankful for them. This includes the entrance to all museums, any of the attractions we do, a tour bus transportation on our trip. So we will have a tour bus. It's one of those nice, comfy Greyhound buses, not a school bus. And the tour bus will transport us around to all of our stops. It also includes accident and health insurance. World Strides is heavily insured in case something were to happen. They have access to many doctors in the DC area, so you will be healthy and taken care of. It pays for evening activities, if we do any, an online educational resource, 24-hour emergency support, and all of the fun you can handle. So that is what is included in the cost. The only reason you might need any money beyond this price is if you wanted to buy some souvenirs, maybe, or a snack, something like that. That's it. So how do I sign up? Again, there's our trip ID, 173555. Sign up today with only a $99 deposit or down payment. You could pay online at worldstrides.com/signup, as you see there. You can call the phone number 1-800-468-5899, or you could mail in the registration form that is also attached to that PDF with the invitation. This is a trip of a lifetime. Sign up today or as soon as possible, online, by phone, or by mail. There are also ways to pay for the trip. So let me walk you through a couple of options for raising funds for this trip. First of all, there's something called Flag Financial Assistance. This is also in that invitation. And World Strides has over $2 million in travel assistance that they share with thousands of families each year. You'll want to check if you're qualified for the Flag Financial Assistance. That can definitely help with the trip. There's also something called the Gift of Education, and I find this one to be extremely useful. Imagine it's your birthday or Christmas, and someone says, well, what should I get you? You can just say, give me the gift of education. You can use the World Strides pre-made templates to send out emails to your friends or family and post it to your Facebook, and they can give you a donation of money, a donation of education, and pay it right to your account. It's very easy to use. This is an excellent tool for asking your friends and family members to help pay for your trip to Washington, D.C., a trip of a lifetime, and they don't have to feel like they're buying all kinds of, fundraising items. Okay, so that one's really great. There's also, as I mentioned, the payment plans, if you want to do the easy pay. And there is a possibility that I'll explore a fundraiser this fall. We'll see how things go. I'm not going to guarantee that. But if I am able to organize some sort of fundraiser where you, some sort of a sale fundraiser, I'll let you know. Don't count on it, but if we can do that, it could help you with a little bit of the money. And hey, you've got summer coming up here. I'm sure there's lots of jobs and people that need some help with cutting lawns or raking leaves or babysitting or any of those kinds of things. Those might be possibilities for you. Okay, feel free to let me know if you have any questions. You can email them to me directly, and I'll be happy to answer the questions that you might have regarding this trip. I hope that you're going to travel with me. I want to see all of you in DC. It is going to be an excellent time. Thanks for joining me. See ya.